Hello, travelers. I am Paul, and this is Travels with PMB. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back to my channel. What do I focus on with this channel? I focus on all things travel, whether it be a cruise, all inclusive resorts, restaurant reviews, concerts, and so much more. Also, I am a travel advisor. And so, if you are looking for that dream vacation, make sure you check me out by emailing bookwithpmb@gmail.com. So, we are getting ready to start the live, and it starts in Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope your Monday was great and your week even greater. Today, I had a good day and I have none other than TJ with me for tonight. Come on, TJ. How you doing?
Doing
How's
good, doing
everything going?
good.
How you been, TJ?
I've been
TJ's
good.
been traveling the world and finally he is home with us safe and sound. I am very grateful for that. And before we get into the comments, we one of the group cruise that TJ is coming on, and he's going to help me to co-host it next year. I'm just going to share a little bit of that. If you are interested in going on the group cruise for next year, Trials with BMP group cruise, 3 night cruise. If you've never experienced MSG before, if you want to always try it out, if you are a solo cruiser, don't have anybody to go with, you will be a part of this group cruise, 3 nights to Bahamas, November 12th to the 15th, 2026. Leaving from Port Canaveral, going to Nassau, Bahamas, and MSC's private island, the Ocean Cay MSC Marine Reserve. A lot of people love MSC's private island. Amenities, we give you 25% onboard credit. Passports are recommended. Travel insurance is also available, and only for $99 per person deposit due at booking. You cannot beat a $99 deposit due at booking. And we have deluxe interiors, we have deluxe ocean views, deluxe balconies, and if for some reason you want something bigger than that, then we can get you in that as well. These rates here are based on double occupancy. If you're interested, you can always give me a call or email me. The numbers on the flyer, or email me at bookwithpmb@gmail.com. I'm excited about that one. I think it's a reasonable price cruise, and I think that it would be something that anybody can really get a hold of, right? Like, I don't think it's too expensive. The price points is
hmm
reasonable, and you can do the interior. And if you just want to be able to do the cheapest option, or if you want to splurge a little bit, do the balcony, or if you have somebody with you, then you could always share the cost. And I'm grateful TJ is going to be on that, right? And
Yes,
have
yes.
we are going to have a blast. So interested, just book it. So before we go into the topic, let's see who was in the chat, TJ. So let's Shay, thank you for coming through, Shay, and being also a channel member. Strong Raid, yes, coming from Bill Armstrong. Bill Armstrong has his lives on, yes, the stickers. That's what I should do. I should get a thermos and put the stickers on it. That is a great idea. I'm gonna have to get a thermos and just put the stickers all over it like that. We're coming from Bill Armstrong, who has a live on Mondays at 5. Thank you, Liz, and also for being a channel member as well. She's saying hi to Shay. Liz is saying hi to Shay. And I'll be running it over here too. TJ saying hi to everybody. Car- Carnival Cruise Addicts, Liz is saying hi to TJ. Cruz and Chris M, thank you so much. Happy Monday, Chris, and also for being a channel member. Um, Liz is saying hi to Chris. YOLO, happy Monday, YOLO. And also for being a channel member, happy Monday, Ace. Thank you for coming through. I got a cool channel, everyone. Yes, cool. Hey, YOLO. Chris is saying hi to YOLO. Glow Bees Travels, thank you for coming through. YOLO saying hi to Liz. Glow Rider from Liz. We're saying hi to each other. Gloria, not Glow Rider. Okay. Saying hi. We're saying hi to each other. Shay saying hi to TJ. Law Jones, thank you for coming through tonight. Happy Monday. Shay saying hi to Liz. Team Reese, thank you for coming through tonight. Happy Monday. Um, Liz Yolo saying hi to Globies. Pedro, happy Monday. Thank you for coming through. Can anyone drop my link? Yes, hashtag PMB. Drop your link. Hello, everyone. Hi, Scott. Thank you for coming through tonight. We're saying hi to each other. You got Scott's sticker as well.
I got all kind of
Hello,
stickers on
Team
here.
Reese. Hello, Globies. Still saying hi. Hey, Uncle Dave. Thank you for coming through. Happy Monday. I'm coming from Bill's Raid and be going through this chat. Chris is saying hi to TJ. Team Reese is saying, "What's up, TJ?"
Something Reese.
Hey, Globy saying hi to Chris. Uncle David saying hi to Chris. Law Jones saying hello, TJ. Um, Everyone just called the left a like. Oh, thank you. So coming those coming in, just dropping in, just coming in, like it as well. Scotty J Travels, happy Monday.
Scotty.
Thank you for coming through. Um, you see Bill is here in the house. Armstrong Adventures, thank you for coming through, Bill. MSG, I had Chinese Hermes. Oh, MSC. Yes. Yes, Scott. MSC. The cruise line, that's your favorite cruise line, isn't it? Scott, is this MSC like your favorite cruise line now? Hey, Keisha, thank
MSC
you for
is
coming
right.
through. Happy Monday. Both add life to food. Danny, thank you for coming through. Happy Monday. We're saying hello to each other. We're saying hello, Keisha. We're saying Danny saying hello to Keisha. Sig, hey Paul and TJ. Happy Monday, Sig. Thank you for coming through. So anyway, how is everybody? Everybody's good. Texas Cruiser. Rick, thank you for having me Monday. Thank you for Big Murph. Thank you for coming through.
Big
Happy
Bird.
Monday. Still at work, but listening. I really appreciate it. Whoever's in the chat is doing well. We're saying hi to Danny. Keisha saying hi to everybody. We going through the chat. We saying hi to each other. We're doing well. That's good. Yo, Ace. Keisha saying hi to more people. Rick Wade, hey Liz, saying hi to Liz. ATJ, thanks for the love. Okay, good, good. Oh, because of the stickers on the mug. That's good. Team Reese saying hi to Keisha. Cruising Kiss, yes, member for 4 months. Thank you. Appreciate it, Chris. Being a member for 4 months. Um, Hi, Scott. We saying hi to each other, just getting through the chat. Make sure everyone likes. Thank you so much, Keisha. Like the live. Chris Snips. Oh, thank you. By the way, this is one of the because I won the match game, so this is one of the gifts that I've gotten. So I'm just showcasing it today. Howdy Rick. And we're saying, I think I caught up with the chat. All right, we get hi everybody. Thank you for coming in. Those that may be still coming in, just like. So, what are we going to talk about today, TJ? What is on the agenda? So, we decided we're going to talk about holiday on holiday on vacation or vacation on a holiday. And
Yeah.
so people who don't know, so anytime, so this doesn't have to only be cruises. Say for example, you just want to do a quick vacation and it's a weekend trip for Memorial Day, for 4th of July. The popular ones, of course, is during those festive holidays. For
Hmm.
example, like Thanksgiving and Christmas. And for some people, people love to do something around Halloween as well when it comes to a Halloween cruise and things of that nature. And so we're going to just talk about some of the advantages, some of the disadvantages, and let us know in the comments if you've ever cruised on a holiday, whatever the holiday is. What have you ever cruised on the holiday? Was it a weekend trip? Was it a week long trip? Have you ever done something like around the holiday? And what holidays do you specifically like to also go on? Like what holiday? Maybe you have a ritual that you always do something around Christmas together with your family. Maybe you do something always together with for Thanksgiving with your family, whether it be a cruise or whether you go on an all-inclusive vacation. And so, what have you done? Meet Nice in the house. Thank you so much for coming, Meet Nine. Appreciate it. And so therefore, what would it be the thing that you like to do? So let's deal with the cruising first. So a lot of us are cruisers. We have a cruising community. Landon C's in the house. Happy Monday. Good evening. Um, and so Team Reese already is saying we cruised for Thanksgiving a few years ago. Loved it. Okay. So that was a few years ago. So not a yearly thing, but trying something different, trying something
Hmm.
out of the box, trying to not to do the same thing all the time. And therefore, Team Reese says that they did Thanksgiving years ago, and I have done Thanksgiving more than once as well. So we're going to talk about the advantages. So one of the advantages is you don't have to cook.
Yes. Yes. Um,
And this is very popular, right, TJ? One of the cruise directors will always say something like that. You're on a cruise, you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean up after yourself, right?
exactly, because I'm cooking over here. My family, they live like an hour or so away. They're cooking and stuff and bringing it over here. We have to worry about them coming over here, have to warm it up or up, have to cook some stuff here. You don't have to do any of that when you're on the cruise ship for a holiday,
Exactly.
for Thanksgiving.
Exactly. You don't have to do any of the cooking yourself. You don't have to worry about the cleanup after you do the
Oh
cooking.
yeah, the
The
dishes afterwards. Yeah, that's a lot because it's piled up and all that, and oh yeah.
and truth be told, like think about it. Every time we do like a big holiday or something that's kind of festive, whether it be memorial, there's barbecues, there's like food, there's all this stuff, and with it's Thanksgiving, we always seem to like kind of overcook, right? And so that we have all these leftovers and all the cleanup and all the
Oh,
effort, the hours that goes into cooking the things and to finally eat it. And so yeah, so one of the benefits, you don't have to cook, you get a break from cooking. And
yes, you do.
so yeah, next is you don't have to clean up, so you don't have to clean up, so now you allow somebody else to do it for you. And so it doesn't matter what it is. And so therefore going forward is like, okay, I don't have to clean up. I don't have to worry about cleaning up the house also in advance, especially if you know you have people coming over.
Oh, that's it. You got a company coming over. Not like for me, like in-laws. I don't have in-laws, but people got in-laws coming over and all that stuff. And yeah, you got to do the house cleaning, especially if you got a two-story. You got to sweep, mop, wipe everything down. People be judging without judging. Like, oh, look at that. He got a car. He got stain on his carpet. Ooh. Yeah, worry about none of that.
Go forward with the other ones, TJ. What else? What are the other advantages?
You don't have to decorate.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the shed, the garage, and bring out all the Thanksgiving decorations and decorate the house and the yard. Or same thing like Christmas. You have to worry about putting up the lights and decorating all that. You just put your stuff in your bag and you're gone. So that saves you time, right there, and money, because every year, even though you have decorations,
Yeah.
and your tubs and stuff, you always seem to go buy something else. So you don't have to do that when you're on a cruise during a holiday.
Now, we saw what Liz did. Who loves to decorate for the holidays? Now, Liz went in for Christmas. I don't know if it was a members live. I can't remember if it was a members live or was something that they put out. But who loves to go in for the holidays, Christmas? I've never been that type of person. I've never grew up like that where we put something outside and things of that
Oh,
nature. I don't have a lawn, and
I'm a,
so
I'm a Griswold. That's me. I got that from my parents. Except I didn't do it this year because I was gone majority of the month
yeah,
on cruises and stuff. So I, if something broke or fell over, I didn't want to be there. But yeah, I decorate the inside. Then like over here, I have like a Christmas village. It's like a three level Christmas village
yeah.
over here near the window. Outside, I got the inflatables and the lights and moving stuff and all that stuff. But yeah, I like doing that for Christmas, but I didn't do it this year.
And some people like to do it for like a lot of holidays. So Halloween, they may have
Oh,
pumpkins and all kind of jack-o'-lanterns and things of that
oh,
nature.
Halloween's
Maybe
no
for Fourth of
joke.
July, they may have flags and things. You know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, they may have turkeys and things. And so some people like they keep it really like for a lot of different holidays, not just only for like say Christmas. Cruising Chris M says we have cruised for the last three Christmases, two on Royal, one on Carnival. I've never done Christmas. I've never done New Year's either. So that's nice. That's nice. Maybe one day. YOLO, we sailed Thanksgiving in 2024 on Celebrity Accent. Loved it. Looking to try Christmas next. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
okay.
We enjoyed cruising during the Christmas season and seeing all the decorations on the ship. Yes. And so therefore so the decorations on the ship that she said she loves to see. Uncle Dave says, I always try to cruise in February to get out of New Orleans for Mardi Gras. It's a madhouse here. Oh,
Oh yeah, you're
that's
right.
another good reason to kind of get away, like especially if you know there's going to be some craziness in the city or some festivals coming in, and so therefore, like you gotta cruise to kind of get away from some of the things that's happening in your city. That is a great one. Saying hi to each other. We saying hi to each other. Okay, okay, okay. um Carnival Cruise as it says we love to decorate. And I can't
Yeah.
remember, do you do more than just Christmas, Liz, or do you just do kind of like Christmas? Do you kind of go in for any other holiday specifically? I just can't remember. I know Christmas, you go all out for it, but is there anything else that you have done? And so you do the decorations, holiday theme entertainment. And so when you're on a holiday cruise, what do you get? Holiday theme entertainment. And so,
Yes.
like for example, if it's a Halloween cruise, they'll do things around Halloween, and
I was on
so
a cruise this past Halloween.
uh-huh. And what did they do specifically? Anything like special specifically for like Halloween?
Yes, they had a,
Pumpkin carving or
yeah, yeah, they had that. They had because actually it was on the 14-day Hawaiian cruise.
yeah.
So it's funny. The first half of the cruise was Hawaiian based, and the back half of the cruise coming back was Halloween based. And yes, they had the Halloween costume contest.
Uh-huh.
They changed one of the production shows, kind of like a spookiness,
Uh-huh.
and they did have some lot of Halloween decorations, big skeleton as you came in and stuff. So yeah, it did have that nice feel. And the Fun Squad, they had their different costumes on and stuff too. So it felt good. Like hey, okay, it's Halloween here.
Now, so TJ, because you've been on several, do you feel Carnival is the best when it comes to decorations? And you could anybody could ask this in the comments. Do you feel like for any festive season, they're always trying to kind of like change the environment, the mood? They have things going on. What cruise line do you feel like is the best when it comes to like the entertainment, the decorations, things of that
I think
nature?
I think Carnival because as they the fun shit, family type stuff. So like Christmas, yeah, Christmas trees everywhere and garland and Santa walking
Yeah.
around, the Grinch through the hallways and stuff. And I didn't see it on the two cruises I did this year during this December, but a couple years ago, when you're at the atrium, and you're singing the Christmas carols and stuff with
Yeah.
the cruise director, yeah, the snow machine
Oh
that was
wow,
cool.
nice.
That blew everybody away. Because everybody singing all the holiday stuff, and what is it snowing?
Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah.
We look up, man, snow machines going down. So yes, I can say Carnival does put a lot into their holiday decorations and try to get the themes and
Yeah.
changing a couple of their production shows for that holiday theme.
Yes. Anybody else agrees with Carnival, or do you feel like there's another cruise ship that kind of like just takes it over from Carnival? I've never done. I'm trying to think if I've done like except for Fourth of July. Trying to think if I did like Halloween, but I've sailed during those times and I've seen that they decorated. Maybe they didn't have all of the events yet. But where it was as if it was during Halloween, but then you see like the festive season that they're doing, then they're changing the atrium and things of that nature, and so they really get involved with
Yes.
the seasons. To me, um, Team Reese says, Key says, I love having decorations. I don't love being the one to put them up. Yes, I
Hey,
love seeing it. I There is this place in Brooklyn called Diker Heights, which I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't get a chance to see it. And when I tell you, it's almost like a big competition, and all these beautiful decorations, elaborate decorations from all these different houses, and it's almost like they're competing against each other, who can top the other. And so I love seeing it over the top. Would I ever do it? I doubt
I
it.
like I like putting up the decorations, because I do Halloween too, like outside and the backyard. It's just crazy. I like putting them up. The one thing I don't like is during Christmas time, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Coming up and down that ladder, putting up the lights. These knees, they need some oil on them. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh,
they're
uh-huh,
not,
uh-huh.
they're not like they used to. So going up and down the ladder, I know I can put my knee brace on and pop a couple ibuprofen. But other than putting up the lights, not putting up the yard ornaments and getting all that stuff out. So it's like in my neighborhood. So you got Thanksgiving that Thursday,
Yeah.
that Saturday. All the garage doors are open and all the neighbors, everybody's putting up their stuff that Saturday.
Everybody's putting up stuff for Christmas, right? Right away.
Yes.
Ain't playing. Let me see. Yolo says, facts, Team Reese. I put the lights on the tree. They do the bulbs. Then I go behind them and fix and add my other things. Okay, so at least you have a team effort. You have other people's
Mm-hmm.
helping you in the house, Yolo. That's really great. Keisha, I have traveled on vacation during Easter, Memorial Day, July 4th, and Labor Day, but I like to stay close to home during Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yes, that is true. That's the reason why I because there are a lot of people who do like to stay close to home for Thanksgiving. Is their tradition to just stay home with family, and so that's the reason why for the group cruise I kind of want to stay away from Thanksgiving. So I made it like in the top of the year. So it may be some people's last shebang before going before the end of the year. We put up 4 blow ups for Halloween. Oh, for Halloween, okay, Liz. I'm too old to be doing all the holidays.
Hey, come on. I'm older than you guys and I'm still doing it. I do pay the price days later, though. My knees be hurting, though.
Anwar says, we used to always cruise on November before we got on YouTube. We used to call it Winter Getaway. Okay,
Okay.
nice. It's beautiful and not too cold and cheaper. We're going to talk about that. We talk about pricing when it comes to those things. We're saying hi to each other. YOLO, heavy on the go behind them and fix it. Yes. Well, y'all are mamas. Y'all gonna do that. It's like, okay, y'all, this ain't right. Um, Chris says, for Christmas, the performance formers put together a Christmas show. Royal lets the performers design and create their shows. Carnival had a more production show. Okay,
Yeah.
more produced show. Okay. Mm. I've been on holiday themed cruises, but never on the actual holiday. Okay. My cruise this week fell right between Christmas and New Year's Eve. I kind of like that. Avoided the holiday cruise costs. Oh, this is what we're gonna talk about, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
You're ahead of us. Still got a decorated ship and get each holiday at home with my family. That is what we're gonna talk about next. You're ahead of us, but that is so great. I do not like Creepy Patch for Halloween on Carnival.
Oh,
Creepy
that was
Patch.
cool. I liked it because he walked on the ship. He's right there, like, oh.
Like Chris says, I like how Royal does this Christmas shows at Carnival. They had the teens and kids club perform. It was very cute. Reminded me of a school Christmas program. So Chris is like kind of comparing. So they
Mm-hmm.
like between I mean Royal and Carnival. It seems like it can be like different, but in good ways. So far it seems like Royal and Carnival is in terms of decorations, in terms of programs, it seems like they're leading the way. Um, Good evening, Cam Fam. Thank you for coming through. Happy Monday. Um, let's see who else has some kind of Cam Fam says we cruise every year Thanksgiving week. Okay, the
Okay,
tradition
very
to
nice.
cruise every year tradition week. We saying hi to each other. This is my business season. I work so hard to travel. Oh yeah, makes sense. It makes
Mhm.
sense. And so okay, let's talk about some of the disadvantages. So most likely, and key kind of like talked about this. Most likely will cost you more during holidays like
Ooh.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's.
Some of them will, but some of them won't. I've never
Right.
cruised on an actual holiday. I've been before and after. My family and I we're going on the Carnival Firenze next year for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That price was low. My sister was because we have been talking about it for years. Hey, let's just do a cruise for one of the holidays, like the stuff we had mentioned prior to. We ain't got to cook,
Yeah.
clean, all that stuff. And she looked it up, and the price was good, and so we booked it for Thanksgiving next year.
I
We
I
will
think
be
the
on.
thing is, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on, but we will be on a cruise ship for Thanksgiving next year, and the prices were low.
I think the key is, and a lot of people, this is what a lot of people for some reason, even as a travel agent, they don't want. I don't know what the apprehension is in booking something, but if you book something, and Carlene had said this, C had said it. If you book something far enough in advance, right? Some cruise lines are changing this, so this is not going to be for everybody because some cruise lines like Princess, they're doing these non-refundable and refundable and all this stuff, so they're making
Mhm.
it harder for you to call in or go through your travel agent and see if the rate is different to give yourself a price break. But my thing is, for the most part, if you book far enough in advance, right, you'll get a lower rate. If for whatever reason there's this phenomenal sale, just do a price adjustment. You can make price adjustments for the
Mhm.
most part until final payment, not in a group rate setting,
Right,
but
right.
you can make final adjustments before final payment. If you make these final adjustments, then you don't have to worry. You got it booked. If you got the best rate, you got it. If for whatever reason something happens, you get that insurance if you have to cancel. But I think what happens is the reason why um um these holiday cruises become so expensive because now when people are thinking about going away, then the demand spikes. Whatever time of the year the demand spikes, and then all
Right.
of a sudden now it's like if you compare most holiday cruises 2 weeks before, like usually if the sweet spot is between, and Kiki, you could let me know. The sweet spot between, especially if you're dealing with Thanksgiving and Christmas, is after Thanksgiving and before Christmas, and you can kind of see the difference in prices as if you go
Oh
to
yeah, yeah, you
Christmas
do.
than a week before Christmas. It's just like that sweet spot is like, oh, and you can literally have the same itinerary, same cruise,
Hmm.
for less
Way
money.
cheaper. Hmm.
Which exactly, especially if you book it later on. And so um it's really important for you to, like, if you want that cruise, if you know that you're interested in it, get the insurance, book the cruise, put in for your vacation time whenever you can, or whenever you get the chance to put in for it, and just lock it in. And I know the problem is, though, of course, when it comes to families, trying to
Right.
negotiate around families. So this is the thing: is one
Getting
thing if you're
time
by
off.
yourself. Mm-hmm. It's one thing if you're by yourself. It's one thing if you just have your own family, spouse, kids, and it's just one household. But when you're trying to navigate among grandparents, kids, cousins, and trying to get everybody on board, then that becomes a little bit more complicated.
And that's when you need to you know, a lot of people are afraid to do 2 years out. Hey, I booked 2 years out. A lot of the seasoned travel people,
We book 2 years
even land
out.
travel cruise people, we book out 2 years out because we know it's cheaper. But there is one holiday, no matter how far in advance you book, it's always going to be expensive, especially on the cruise. And
Which one
that's
is that?
New Year's.
New
New Year's.
Year's.
I don't care if you're sitting there. waiting on the website 2 years out. New Year's cruises are always like quadruple the price. It seems like, it's like, so like you got that sweet spot. You talk about that sweet spot.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can do like the cruise before that New Year's cruise, and then that New Year's cruise, you're paying an extra 1,100 for interior room. I'm like, what? New Year's,
Exactly. It
for
could be
some
the
reason,
same
it's
week. It could
always
be the
high.
same week. Yeah. It could be the same week. And
Yeah.
like if you hit New Year's Day, forget about it. It could be like a 3 day going into a 4 day, something like that. You
Mhm.
hit New Year's Day, skyrocket.
I'm like, I was looking at one of them out of here out of Long Beach. It was like a 4 day for the interior for New Year's. I think they wanted like 26 something. I'm like, what? You're crazy. I'm like, no, I'm keeping my butt here. That's
What ship
straight.
was that? What ship was that?
I can't remember. It might have been the Radiance. I can't
Wow,
remember.
Radiance. And that's an
But
older
yeah,
ship.
but it's New Year's. Everybody wants to be out there, and so I'm good with the Thanksgiving price, and I'm pretty good with the Christmas price because the Christmas price is way more than the Thanksgiving price, but it's more manageable to
Mhm.
book Christmas.
I would love to do a New Year's cruise. I know there's cruise ships out of New York that for the most part they were trying to do it 24 hour 24 12 months for a 12-month period.
Mm-hmm.
But MSC left. Venetia is not 12 months anymore, so unless they give us a ship again, maybe I'll consider it, like, a little short thing just to do something different, because sometimes, like, I think that's the things we didn't talk about it, but just to do something different as an advantage as well. Just kind of come out of your comfort zone and say, like, I've done the same thing every year for this, for New Year's. New York is popular to go to Times Square and see the ball drop. You've done that how many times? Let me try to do something different, out of my
Right.
element, something I've never done before. And
Mm-hmm.
if it's shorter, if, say, for example, it cuts into it and maybe it's a 4 day, at least it'd be cheaper than like a 7 day or something of that nature.
Well, since you're going to be home for New Year's, Paul, are you going to be actually awake for New Year's, or are you going to be crashed out by 10 o'clock? You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm saying?
be I'm gonna be home for New Year's.
Are you going to be up for the ball drop?
I don't even see, and that's the thing. I don't even. In years past, I felt like it used to be something where it was exciting, and you'd watch it on TV. You'd have all these artists singing, and there would just be like this big thing, and your Happy New Year. You coming if you're home anyway. But it's kind of lost its excitement over the
So what you're
years.
saying without actually saying it, you're going to be crashed out when New Year's comes.
I'm not gonna be crashed out. Well, I may be sleep. I may not be crashed out. Don't sound like
Oh,
I'm gonna be just be drinking up. Oh man, it's crazy. That's why we started doing that week as Thanksgiving. Prices aren't bad. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
So flight prices, Thanksgiving week. Oh, we didn't even talk about flight prices. So even if the the cruise is reasonable, those flights is ridiculous.
Yes.
And even looking months in advance, they say go Tuesday morning and try to book like at a sweet spot around 1:30, 2:30, somewhere around there, to see if the algorithm changes so that you can get a flight. But flight prices, Thanksgiving, Christmas, they're ridiculous, as well.
Especially if you're trying to go the day before, like most people do, the day before the holiday,
Yeah,
it's expensive. So I think the prices drop a little bit if you
on
go
the
like 2 days before or 3 days before
yeah,
the holiday.
or even on the day of,
Yes, but then
because
you're
usually
risking.
people
Yeah.
want to be there already.
Yes.
Chris says Christmas can be pricey, but we book as soon as the cruises are released. Yes, very good. Book in advance. Book when the cruises are released. If you know you want to do it, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you can't wait on people. You just like, listen, this is what we're doing. I don't know what everybody else is doing. We're gonna do this.
That's what I'm
Book
talking about.
book when the cruises are released. If you know 2028 and you like, well, we probably gonna do this. There's dates for 2028. Not all the cruise lines have all of their dates out yet, but it's good to start thinking like in the future, like okay, this is something, especially if it's something that you do traditionally. As soon as the dates are released, boom, let's okay, what cruise line we looking to do? Royal, Carnival, Celebrity, whatever it is. Look into, we are booked. See, we are booked for Christmas through 2027. Yes, on Royal. That is great. Type in PMB to share your link. We'd like to support each other on this channel. If you have done something, brought out some new videos, new content, and you would like us to see, or just be able to check out your channel as well, just type in the chat hashtag PMB, and your channel link will come up. Team Reese agreed. Flights can be killer, and that's
Hmm.
the reason. So this, and I think I've talked about it also in a previous video. Flights is sometimes a deterrent.
Right.
Like just to go to, like, I've seen some, as you know, TJ's on the West Coast. I've seen some cruises really inexpensive, but to get there
Yeah,
is
out here on the West Coast, with the out of Port of Los Angeles, which has Royal Caribbean, Princess,
yeah,
and then Long Beach, and San Diego's got Disney, Holland, and Royal and stuff. A lot of people drive out here, so like neighboring states, we have a lot like Arizona.
yeah,
They'll drive over. Nevada will drive over. Sometimes we'll have Texas will drive over instead of flying because of
yeah.
the cost. They would rather drive.
He said, Chris, it's insane. It is insane. This is why we are so fortunate to be near Galveston and 4 to 5 hours from NOLA. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's good. And you could kind of get different like type of cruises from, because that's two ports. I'm just New York, I'm now Philadelphia, I guess, because
Yeah,
Maryland is a little stretch. It's further and further away for me. New York, Jersey. Jersey has Royal and Celebrity, and Boston, I guess, if I want to go up there. But for the most part, it kind of limits where I'm going,
like
though.
how far is your drive from where you're at, Paul, to Port Canaveral?
Where I'm at,
Hmm.
to Port Canaveral,
Yeah,
to drive all the way to Florida.
yeah.
No. Was it 2 days? I don't know how long it is to get from New York
All right,
to Florida.
today, hell, I could be out there in the almost three.
To
I'm right
fly,
over
you
here.
mean to fly, or you mean to drive?
To drive, like to
Oh
drive.
no, I'm not driving down there. You
See
crazy?
what I'm saying? So, but if push came to shove, you could drive it though. But if you had a co-driver, y'all can sit there and flip flop, and drive.
Mm-mm. I get delirious over 5 hours. Like
Oh,
whether
okay.
I'm driving or in the car, I just can't do it. Holidays, especially New Year's, is always expensive for flights, hotels, cruises, whatever. Yes, always expensive. I remember one time I did something different. So we're talking about holidays. I went away to Vegas for New Year's, and the flights was ridiculous. It wasn't even so much the hotel. Like I did I think I did Park MGM, reasonable, shared a room with a friend, but the flights were so ridiculous,
Oh yeah.
going and coming. And this was the first time I ever did a red eye, coming back home. It was the first time that it was so expensive to like I literally, usually I have a good night's sleep, get up, and then go to the airport, and then whatever, maybe breakfast, whatever it is that, and have that day. I had to go out the night before because the difference in price was so much. If I stayed that night, slept the night through to the morning, and took a flight out,
Hey,
it was it was ridiculous.
there's a lot of people that'll sleep in the airport because of that. They'll get there and they'll sleep in the airport to get that extra half day in, whatever, to get a cheaper flight.
Yes, it was ridiculous. 2027, we are doing a back to back on Christmas, New Year's, New Year's on Liberty of the Seas out of Galveston. Wow, it's nice, Chris. We have one book for 2027 so far. Great, Chris. If it doesn't happen before, we will have to meet y'all in Galveston when you come. That's great. YOLO says to Chris, I am trying to get that 2027 holiday season locked in. Right now, I don't have anything. I'm going away Memorial Day weekend. which I'm trying to fly flights for. But that's for next year. 2027. I don't have anything. It's still kind of open when it comes
Mhm.
to when whether it comes to because there's some stuff because the reason why is because there's some stuff and cruises coming up that I would like to be a part of. So that's why I'm not really doing too much around Thanksgiving. Um, I will not be crashed out. It is a commercial, just like the Macy's Thanksgiving Praise. It is not a big commercial. YOLO flights are so disrespectful. I've gotten wonderful casino offers, but the damn flights give pause. I've had to
Mhm.
cancel cruises due to flights during holidays and spring break. And can you imagine? So you get this great casino offer, probably hardly paying anything for the cruise, and then the flights kind of
You're
like
paying an
says like,
arm and a leg
man,
for a
even if
flight.
I'm getting paying hardly anything for the cruise, it doesn't make sense. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Can only book can only book flight 320 days out. Wow. 321 days out. I never
Yeah.
heard anybody say that far out to book flights to get the cheapest deal. Mm. Let's get back to what we were saying before. Okay, so disadvantages. You won't get those favorite dishes that you used to.
That's one thing that's
That's one
you
thing.
got to take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the good, you're on the cruise, you're with your family, with your friends, or whatever. But
You're not gonna
I'm
get those
not gonna
favorite
get
dishes.
right. I'm not gonna get my sister's sweet potato pie. I'm not getting those good old collard greens. It's yeah.
I
You're
think
not gonna get those home dishes.
I think it was like one of the group cruises that Life at V does, and I remembered like they literally brought a dish with them
Oh,
because they wanted some of their favorite dishes, and I'm not sure how many dishes they did, but yeah, you're not gonna get your macaroni and cheese if they have it on the cruise ship or if they have it somewhere else that you go to. Is not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be that homemade you like.
right.
Whatever the greens, as you said, the candied yams, the sweet potato pies that you love, the pumpkin pies that you love, all of these things,
Did you
whatever
just
you
say
consider
pumpkin pie?
good. Yeah, you don't like pumpkin pie?
Oh no, no. See, we won't get to this. We won't go into this discussion, bro. It's all about sweet potato pie here. No, no pumpkin pie. No
People
pumpkin pie
like
in this
pumpkin
house.
pie. People like pumpkin pie. Put it in the comments. Do you like pumpkin pie? Pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie? Which one you prefer? People like pumpkin pie. It ain't always about the sweet potato pie. People like preferences, and so yeah, you're not gonna get that favorite food, and so that sometimes it is a deterrent
Mhm.
because yes, they may have something. They will have a holiday themed food, whether it be in the buffet on a cruise or whether it be in the main dining room. But you don't look for it to be the same quality that you're used to if you're making it at home. You
Yeah,
may
don't
be
go in with
disappointed.
great expectations with your.
Don't go with great
Mm,
expectations.
yeah.
Oh, the gravy or the turkey. Oh, yeah, I like that fried turkey, all that stuff. Don't go with great expectations. You may be disappointed. Not every cruise line is as festive. I'm gonna tell you a story. Like not every cruise line. So we were talking about Carnival and Royal. I noticed nobody brought up Norwegian. I had showed it one time. I did a Thanksgiving cruise. Was it last year? I lose track of time. I did a Thanksgiving cruise, and one of the things I had said, and I think I did a video on it, and literally I went around and scanned the atrium. Not one decoration.
Oh wow.
Thanksgiving, nothing festive at all. I don't know if they wanted to just, because it was the premium. I don't know what they do want to make it look clean and the nice lines. Nothing festive in
No,
the
no.
whole
See, that's not good
ship
right
for
there. Yeah,
Thanksgiving, right? It's the season, nothing.
and
And
I'm gonna feel that. Yeah.
of course, they had for Thanksgiving itself, they had, turkey, cranberry sauce, some sweets or what have you, which was okay. But like if you're looking for that festive environment, then I think that you need to know before you go, right?
Yeah, I want to hear when I get on that ship. I want to hear some holiday music, or something, or later, or see some holiday. decorations and all that. 'Cause
Nothing.
that's the mood right there. Like,
I don't
okay,
know if
cool,
that's
I'm
always
down with it.
all the Norwegians, but definitely when I went on Prima for that Thanksgiving, it was like nothing. It's like we don't have no budget. I don't know what was going on, but they didn't show anything, and it was just like, okay, this is it. You know, you wouldn't
Noted.
think that it was like holiday time, holiday season. And then, of course, possibly more people would be on a cruise ship somewhere. Or possibly more people would be on like a resort because there's some cruises now during some of these holidays. There's cruises that will sell out. I'll look to book somebody on a Thanksgiving cruise or Christmas cruise, and they're sold out. And that goes back to the demand. And so, therefore, you got to, if you know you want to do it, book that thing in advance because don't wait too long because now the more the demand, the price goes higher, and then you may be
Exactly.
sold out.
Especially the kids, when they're like, the Thanksgiving and Christmas when the kids are out, you know, that ship's going to be full.
Hmm.
My cruises that I did, the two in December, they were sold out
See?
because, well, the first week you had some kids, but not as much. But the second week, oh yeah, because you could tell more kids were out of school and all that. And yes, you're gonna have a lot more people. So pack your patience if you're going on a cruise during the holiday.
Yes. And so that's some of the research that you will have to do. You'll just have to know where it is that you what cruise line you want. If you want that festiveness, if you want even good food, maybe like you want a cruise line that like, all right, this is not what I usually have, but this food is good, you know.
Right.
You got to check into that too, so that you can kind of have all of the excitement of it all. And
You can
so
also go ahead.
and so when we're talking about like saving money, if you do not like we were talking about going in between the holidays, and so
Hmm.
like that you may be cheaper. If you want the festive season, and Kiki said this, if you want the festive season without paying the higher tax price, maybe go in between, as I was saying, in between the
Hmm.
holidays, because the cruise ships that do it well will already have decorations. For example, and you could tell me your experiences also, TJ. I went on Princess for my group cruise in went on Princess in my group cruise in November. As soon as if you looked at that vlog, the embarkation day vlog on Majestic Princess, you will see, and it was the top of November. They were already putting out the Christmas tree. They were ready, and then um, by the time I was walking around, the Christmas tree was up in the atrium. They already were starting some of the decorations. When I went in on Wonder of the Seas, which is not on my channel yet, it's gonna get there. When I when I went on Wonder of the Seas in December, not only did they have a Christmas tree on the promenade, but they also had a ugly sweater party. And this is not Christmas, this is
Hmm.
weeks before Christmas. They had a ugly sweater party. They had a time when there was caroling and singing of Christmas songs. And so, therefore, even though I did not have a Christmas cruise, I still was able to get that feeling as if it was a Christmas cruise. And so, if you kind of
Yes.
want that feeling, maybe save a little bit money, and at the same time, you're able to go back and say, okay, now I'm gonna spend time with my family in Christmas, or spend time with my family on Thanksgiving, or whatever the holidays are, and still be able to get that festiveness. Maybe go just before the holidays or in between the holidays, and you'll be able to get that. And I loved it. When I tell you on Royal, I know I haven't really said much about Royal yet because I haven't put anything out, but I loved it. I was surprised at that they had the tree and they were singing carols already, and they had the ugly
Yep.
Christmas sweater party. I was like, wow, that's like I was in the Christmas spirit. I was in the Christmas moment because of the fact that they did this, and it was even Christmas week, so I could imagine what Christmas week would be like. Now, to me, now if I was considering a holiday, or if I was considering to do a cruise on Christmas, I would really
Hmm.
consider Royal because they impressed me even at the beginning of the month. I've been on
Mhm.
Christmas, Thanksgiving for for Princess also, and they're definitely
Princess,
more
okay.
festive when it comes to that. And as we are saying that Carnival is definitely more festive when it comes to other things as well. And
When
so
I
it's really
boarded
important.
when I boarded the Panorama this year, November 30th, which was a Sunday, Santa's helpers, I guess that morning, started decorating because as we're walking on the ship, they're finishing up their touches on the tree and the
Yeah,
atrium. They're finishing up the touches in the garland and all that stuff. So they went straight from Thanksgiving to Christmas in one day. So that
yeah.
night, that staff was putting on there. So by the time we left, sail away, all the Christmas decorations were up.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. And so, like I said, I didn't sell during Christmas week, but heck, it was the first week of December, and it was all festive.
Yeah,
The decorations, the different venues they had at the atrium, the
yeah.
ugly sweater contest, the different caroling contest, all kind of craziness, and it wasn't even Christmas yet.
I think you should try it. If you haven't tried it and you don't want, like Keisha, she says that she likes to be in town for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But if you have not tried it, try it for yourself. These in between spots on the right cruise ship, so that you can get the festive, the theme,
Yeah,
the holiday vibes. Before, without necessarily maybe the higher price, or without you having to give up your family time, your dishes, all the things that you love, for those specific holidays as well. Let's see who else is saying something. Heck no, 21 hours. I don't know. So only go with YOLO said 21. So I'm thinking 21 hours is the
for
time that
you.
it would take for me from New York to yeah.
Yeah.
This is too much. New York to Holland. That's wild. Nah, that's too much. I would never drive to Florida. Exact. Come on, Landon. That's it. We ain't driving. That's too far. If Liz is driving 3 days, 3 days, oh shit. So that means you slow, Liz. My closest port is Baltimore at a 12-hour drive. Wow,
Mm.
that's a 12-hour drive. The thing about being driving to a port, uh,
There's advantages.
there's advantages, but the thing about it is, like, say for example, he says 12 hours. You can't count on 12 hours, right? And say like, oh, I'm gonna get there. My check-in time is 11, so if I do 12 hours before, you
Oh
don't
no,
know
no, give
what the
yourself plenty of
traffic is gonna look like. You need to
right,
do 15 hours, even if you're sitting at the port, just
right.
or whatever, or sitting in your car while you parked in the lot. And then at least you're there. Like, there's
Yeah,
been people who have thought like, oh yeah, it only takes 8 hours, only takes 6 hours, and they were caught up in massive traffic and then miss the
see,
cruise.
that's on them for not having a buffer. But
Yeah,
another advantage of driving is you don't have to worry about that 50-pound luggage weight. So you can pack your 10, 12, whatever
yeah,
pairs of shoes and watches and whatever,
yeah.
pack it up because you're not flying. You have to worry about, a flight weight.
Well,
And
that is true.
and say you want to bring home a bunch of, decorations and stuff that don't fit in your suitcase. Oh, well, it's in the bag because once you get it back, throw everything in the car, the truck, whatever, and then go home.
So no ocean cruises. Chris says leaving from Lake Michigan. No, 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 no. What do you do, Chris? So I think American Cruise Line does cruise up there. It's not ocean cruising, but would you do one of those kind of cruise ships? That'd probably go down the Mississippi or what have you, or through the lakes, that goes through the lakes. Would you do something like that? I mean, it is kind of cruising on a smaller level. Can be a little bit more expensive, but at least it would be a little closer to you as well. My closest port is New York, New Jersey, 5.5 hours away. Yeah. um, so I could cruise out of Brooklyn depending on what the cruise ship is. Like Cunard does, Princess does, Brooklyn, Carnival, depending if has done. I've sailed out of Brooklyn for Carnival one time. Something was going on with the New York terminal in the city, and so Manhattan. And as I said, if I've never done Boston, I mean it's there. I think the thing is just to get there and to know that even if I did a bus or a train, be able to, I guess it's the same situation. Lugging, I would have to get the luggage, cab, train, come home, get from the city. All those movements like kind of like discourage me. And then to Jersey, I wouldn't mind Jersey. It's the driving is not the problem. I guess it's like what would be the best option to get there, whether it be driving and just parking at the one of the toll lots, or just trying to find a bus or something of that nature can get me soccer, because them tolls is crazy to get from to the tolls is crazy to get from to New York to from Jersey from New York to Jersey over there. TJ, can you have that when you get home?
Oh, you're talking about the sweet potato pie.
My husband, Yola said my husband didn't like the Thanksgiving cruise. He missed making his turkey. See, that's one of the disadvantages. You
Mhm.
like to be able to have the food that you want, the things that you're accustomed to eating. And so this is the thing. There are disadvantages and advantages for cruising. And so but I feel like the sweet spot we talked about, right? TJ, maybe like get the festive, you may not get the food, but then you go home and have the food you want, because a lot of times when it comes to these holidays, except for New Year's is just fun and excitement, but a lot of times when it comes to these holidays, it's really about family,
Being
food,
together.
coming
Hmm.
together. And so even if it's a cruise with family, then the point is, yeah, but I miss my food. I miss the food that I'm accustomed to eating.
You see, the
And
food's always going to be there. You can always do that later. Like, thing is, if you're not satisfied with the food on the ship, they're serving in NDR, you can always, if you want to pony up the money, go to a specialty dining and try
now
something
I would
there.
be curious. I would have to. I don't think Sig has done it because she does luxury cruises. I would be curious to see what luxury cruises do. Like, is their food
Like
next
top
level?
notch.
Yes. Like, is their food like, oh my gosh, this is the best turkey I've ever had, or this is the best stuffing I've ever had. I would love to know what it is like cruising on a luxury cruise line that has elevated dining, not premium, luxury. I don't think Sig has gotten there yet to do during I'm gonna hit her up though, during a holiday, and see if paying that extra cost
Oh yeah,
would
you
be
gonna
something
pay.
where you'd be like, man, is it's first of all, I'm getting all these things included, and the food is phenomenal. Like, I don't even so I even though like I'm used to a certain type of food, but this food here, next level.
What I'm
So
curious about, since MSC, they are making changes to their food menus, trying to be that North American empire,
yeah.
and with them coming out with more and more ships, how their holiday meals are going to be Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, Easter. I'm kind of curious about that.
Yeah, I'm curious about even November, when next year for the group cruise, if they how their festivities are even during that month, because
Yes.
I want to know like if they're going to be starting to kind of like put the decorations. They're just coming from Halloween, going into this new one. So I was just like, okay, are you festive enough? Like, are you giving us like holiday, or is it just gonna just be
Yeah.
like regular?
Some
And
holiday
so
vibes. Yeah.
exactly. So here we go. As you said, pumpkin or sweet potato. Let's go. Cam Fam says pumpkin. See, don't, don't, don't do that. Peggy, I don't think I said hi to Peggy. Peggy Lindsay, thank you for coming through. Says sweet potato. You should. Shay says neither. Or she doesn't like none of them. YOLO says pumpkin. That's two for pumpkin. Um, let's see. Peggy already said pizza. Bill says
I
pizza
know.
pie. So that means he don't like neither. Give me pizza. Don't give me sweet potato. Don't give me pumpkin. Give me pizza.
Nah, Bill. Oh.
Oh, funny. Exactly. Cam says exactly. Nobody else voted for it. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Chris says Carnival Horizon was sold out for our cruise, although I know two cabins were canceled for medical issues, as posted in the F and Facebook group. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Where's your super
Um,
chat dance?
I I need to get a video, right? I need to get a video. I definitely do. I did like getting the Carnival Christmas hat. Okay. Oh, they give out hats for Carnival. Did you get something?
Yes, I got one too.
You got a hat for
Hmm.
Carnival Christmas free?
Yes, free.
They were just handing them. Oh, there was it in your room.
No, you had to went down to customer. Well, when it's customer service, they're handing them out. Santa hat's got carnival on it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty
Oh,
cool.
nice. That's really nice. Okay, I didn't know that. Celebrities started putting the Christmas decorations out the day after Thanksgiving. That's nice. So we got 2 days of decorations. I don't remember. I was in Celebrity Reflections. I don't remember seeing it over the top. Maybe they were going to do it afterwards. I think the tree was there, but nothing much more than that. Um, Carnival Christmas hats are cool. I like that. I didn't know that. Can bring as much as you want when you drive. That's true. When you drive,
Hmm.
you can pack as much as you want. So that is the benefit. So you don't have to worry about those overcharge fees. They're very cool. We got our first ones on this last cruise. Liz says, but it doesn't fit Chris' big head. So talk about the hat.
Oh,
Doesn't fit my head either. Those of us with big brains, the hat is just too big enough, right, Chris? I don't eat either. Amber, thank you. Happy Monday, Amber. She doesn't eat either. Okay. So debate still goes on between pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie. Now, I've had both. I like both, but I don't, you know, I think I prefer sweet potato, but I'm saying people like pumpkin. I've made a pumpkin pie, and so and yes, I've made, I have made a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving before. So it is what it is. And so I think we have come to the conclusion, TJ. We have met our hour. The last thing we talked about already, some cruise lines have theme events even before the holiday and may save you money. And so I
yeah.
think if anything you get out just tonight, there's some advantages, there's some disadvantages of doing a holiday on mainly on cruise ships, because I feel like cruise ships more than even all inclusives will go all out more when it comes to themes and decorations, maybe even shows and things of that nature. But I think that's sweet spot, and I think I would rather do that um, than
Yes.
necessarily do something on the holiday. Um, I don't know what we're gonna do about New Year's, because New
Ooh,
Year's
that's the arm and the leg right there.
I know
Ooh,
New Year's just seems like one of those things. Is just like you're just gonna.
I hear
I
it's
feel
nice.
like if you want to get a New Year's experience similar to it, because the excitement and the what you call it, the fireworks, just do something with Fourth of July. Just do something around Fourth of July. Cruise maybe hits it, and hopefully there'll be some festivities, or you have like a cruise ship that does some fireworks or things of that nature, where you kind of get the best of both worlds. But I think that as you said, that New Year's cruise.
Oh, you know the party. So if you know if you're going to New Year's cruise, you know it's going to be party from as soon as you get on the ship till the day after you can, or yeah, till whenever you get back. It's just
Yeah.
going to be straight partying. It's going
Really,
to be kind of
regardless
like
of
a
the
cruise
cruise line,
cruise.
I've never done New Year's. Anybody's done New Year's, regardless of the cruise line, you've experienced that for New Year's.
I have some friends that are on one right now. One's
Yeah,
on the I don't know Panorama, I think, or the Radiance.
yeah,
One's
yeah,
on the no, the Mardi Gras. One's on the Jubilee. Yeah, I just that price point. One of these years, I may jump on it.
yeah. As I said, if it's out of New York where I don't have to fly, that would save me money. And maybe if I can find a short one that cuts into it, where it'd be cheaper if it's then a 7 day one, I would consider it as well. Now, so this is going to be the last question I ask for everybody, and if you have any questions, TJ, put it in there as well. If out of all of the holidays that you may have cruised, which one you think was your favorite in terms of what the cruise lines do? Is it Is it for Christmas? Is it Thanksgiving? What is your holiday? And oh, thank you so much for coming. Some people have gone already. Happy New Year, everyone. The next time I see you will be next year. TJ, the next time we see each other will be next year. In this collective with this group cruise. My problem is I want to take a mini tree. So Yolo says she would want to take a mini tree
Yeah.
on vacation with her.
Hey,
So
decorate your cabin, you know. Hey, I have seen people decorate their cabins,
Happy
the
New Year,
insider.
Chris.
I'm not
Talk to you
talking about the
later.
door. They decorate the insider cabins with the garland and all that stuff.
So Shay says Christmas. So when it comes to, I don't know, I may have to say Christmas. Just with this little thing that I did with Royal, that really impressed me. I think I love the festivities when it comes to like Christmas, the trees, the caroling.
Everybody got the
Um,
matching pajama, you know, Christmas pajamas on, and
yeah, I
Grinch was
love all
running
that
around
stuff.
with Santa's, you know.
I think either Christmas or before Christmas that season, I think is really great and really festive. I think is the best time I think to do like a cruise or something of that nature.
They did mess
So
up on their Santa though.
for which one? Carnival?
When I was on the second week on the panorama,
Yeah.
the Santa, he wasn't fluffy,
Oh,
and
you
he was like,
skinny?
yeah, he wasn't fluffy, and he was like 5'4".
Lord.
You expect like someone bigger, big
Happy
old
New Year,
Johnny.
Chris.
I'm like, who's this elf dressed up as Santa?
No, they couldn't get nobody else, I guess. They couldn't get nobody else.
They could have got maybe like a bigger security guy or something, but that little 5'4" dude, skinny. I was like, oh man, yeah,
You have
he
any
could do
questions for
the first cruise. We had a bigger Santa, which was good, but the
yeah.
second one, yeah, it wasn't good.
Amber says don't talk about short people.
Hey, that Santa could have been could have been a
A
little bit
little bit
taller and
taller.
fluffier.
You got any questions for the people before we go, TJ?
Oh no, I think we covered it all.
I think we did.
Yeah, I think we covered it all. It's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
You know, try like Paul said, try something out of the norm that you would normally do. Go to somebody's house or this and that. Try a cruise, try the experience. So at least you say, hey, you've tried it and you liked it, or you tried it and you didn't like it. And so
And
next
book
Thanksgiving, I'll let you guys know how we like it.
and start looking to book now.
Yes.
Do not wait. Start looking at it now. Take advantage of those people who take a long time to decide, and start
Mhm.
looking at it now. There's something called in the cruise industry wave season, where they try to some deals are not has not been as good as before, but where they try to give deals, and so take advantage of it now. Book it, lock it in, and so therefore get that holiday or in between holiday cruise. Shay says Santa was on a diet.
Yes.
Yes, trying to get that six pack for the holidays.
He was on
So
that
I
Zep bound.
so thank you so much for everyone coming. We are going to say good night from me, Paul, and from TJ. We're going to say good night. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You have anything coming up, TJ? Any videos, any premieres this week?
I have a video coming out this Saturday. It's just a cruise ship tour on the Carnival Radiance. But next month, I will be on the Carnival Conquest for 13 days on the sea cruise, the SEA, the sailing exclusively for adults cruise
Wow.
out of Miami. And I will be going live several times during that cruise to show everybody what it's like being on a cruise with no kids and let you know
Yeah.
how they change the movies and the food and how everything works.
And the
Because it's
entertainment, if they turn up with it. Yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Yes. So watch out for that.
And I'm coming out this week with an accessibility video. Cruising with Chris M actually gave me this idea. Within the members only, I had asked a question: what videos would you like to see? And he said, why don't you do an accessibility video? So in terms of people who who may use wheelchairs or scooters and how accessible a cruise ship is. And so that's going to be coming out and premiering on Wednesday this week. I think this is the only video I did this week. May do a members only video, but for a video for everybody, that's going to be coming out on Wednesday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Keeping up with the Griffins, believing, but
Yeah,
thank you
man.
for coming through at the very end. Happy Monday. Hope everything is going on with you. Joe, I was almost thinking about coming to Charleston one weekend. So if I did, I still do. But me and TJ had this conversation, so I don't know. Um, but you have to let me know how downtown Charleston really is. You have to hit me up or something like that. So yeah. Um, yeah, we're about to leave. That's super useful. Oh no, we're late. We'll run the replay. Okay, thank you so much. Keeping up with the Griffins, Joe, and we will see you next year. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for coming through tonight. Those who are here, those who left, those that will see us in the replay. Until
Yeah.
next time, happy travels.